What is happening, y'all? SpOrder back with more of Control, the AWE expansion. So, as you can see, where we are actually back in the shifted passage. Now, this is right past the Eagle Limited AWE, where the train is. So, I was actually exploring this room a little bit more because I figured there would have to be something here. And there actually is. Now, this is there's like a hidden room within a hidden room. So down here, there's this clock. And I could not, for the life of me, figure this out. Like, I literally could not figure this out. It was impossible. So, basically, what I did is I asked a friend about this clock, and he was like, oh yeah, you have to input this secret code. I have no idea how people found this shit. I had to write this shit down. This was literally, basically you interact with this clock, and then you have to stop on certain numbers. So the code is 177-16497. I have absolutely no idea how anybody could have figured this out. It's not written anywhere in the game as far as I can tell. It's just, I guess, fucking countless hours of trial and error, maybe. I have no idea. So, either way, this opened up this area, and I have not been down here yet, so we're going to see what this is. Oh, okay. So we got some histone here. I'm guessing I'm going to have to evade over to that. We got a lot of histone here. Okay. Alright. So, about that, I actually upgraded Shatter. So in the last episode we upgraded Shatter, and so we're using minus 100 projectile spread, plus 10 projectiles fired, and plus 53% damage. So this thing is really strong if something comes to like melee me. So like the Hiss Sharpened, they try to come and melee me. I absolutely wreck them with these with Shatter. With Pierce is just damage. I'm sorry. With Surge is just damage. Pierce obviously gets replaced with Shatter when we have, you know, enemies that actually need to, that are like floating, that need to die, you know. Oh, also, again, sorry, I actually picked up some pretty nice board countermeasures. I went through like a ton of these and basically deleted like a whole bunch of ones that I didn't want. So we have kill 20 enemies in the investigation sector for a random level 6 player mod, very good. Kill enemies with Shatter, again, very easy. Kill enemies with Launch, very easy. So we have a few more to pick up after this. So there's some Launch. Yeah, stop that. So we'll see. So this is how much damage Shatter does now. Shatter does actually a significant amount of damage. Like, that is basically as much as a Pierce. Also, of note, my melees do a lot of damage. Because I have upgraded them. Alright, so we got Shaded Facet. What is this? Hang on. What is this noise? It's like Hiss Corruption going wild. Supposedly, I get one of the best mods in the game for doing this. I have no idea what would actually make me want to replace a mod, like a personal mod that I have. Oh, okay, the Ocean View Hotel. Perfect. Man, that looks weird. Alright, so we can enter there. Can we enter any... Okay, there's the key. Aerobics. What the fuck? Health recovery on evade plus 10? What the fuck, dude? Okay, yeah, I see how that's one of the best mods in the game. I mean, we're gonna replace our health recovery per element pickup with that. Like, that is phenomenal. That makes it to where I can fucking heal myself without enemies. Oh my god, that sounds fucking ridiculous.
The Valhalla Nursing Home, founded in 2014 for Odin and Tor Anderson for their twilight years.
Hang on, we're gonna listen to this in the actual thing.
The Valhalla Nursing Home, founded in 2014 for Odin and Tor Anderson of the old gods of Asgard fame for their twilight years. Built after the return comeback tour, flip-flopped to be their farewell tour. In short, canceled, to the chagrin of their agent Barry Wheeler. Wheeler had managed to coax a couple of hit songs out of them before that. Balance Slays the Demon, a couple of others, 3 massive stadium-sized gigs. The old men rocked like they were possessed by the devil, like their namesakes. The backstage parties got out of hand. The air was thick with smoke. Wheeler squinted, his migraine flared. Booze and drugs, a rock and roll cliche. They ran off after every gig. Wheeler had security track them down to the craziest after parties. The Andersons were so old. Vampires, princes of fucking darkness. After every gig and the rampaging party that followed, it took them weeks to bounce back. And they never did completely. Each time Wheeler expected them to croak. It was that bad. After the 3rd gig, Wheeler couldn't take it anymore. Couldn't stomach the idea of another client dropping dead on him. Wheeler canceled. Called it off. It was over. After the Old Gods comeback tour was canceled, Wheeler set up a foundation with the money from the record sales of the Greatest Hits album and the gigs. A lot of money. Wheeler was good at his job. Wheeler set up the nursing home facility. The old men deserved it.
So, the old gods of Asgard, that is that song that, that played during the whatchamacallit, that played during the, fuck, I don't have a map here. Fuck, it was that one mission in the research sector, in dimensional research, that's what I'm thinking of. So yeah, that was really cool. Oh man, I can't wait to use this mod. This sounds overpowered as fuck. I don't know how much 10 health actually is. Like, I don't know if that's like a paltry amount of health. But, I mean, it could be pretty good. You know what? I'm gonna test this right now against the Astral Spike. We're gonna see if I can evade. So it's not very much health that you get. Well, now that's unfortunate. I mean, it's more health than you... I mean, you're not, like, it's health that you're not getting otherwise, you know? If there's no enemies around, you could just, like, put it on if you need health, like, really badly. If it was, like, 3 times the amount, if it was, like, 30 health instead of 10, it might actually be okay. So I discovered another hidden location before, and that counted as a hidden location just now. So we now have enough to unlock Melee 6, which my Melee damage, like, I'm doing quite a bit of melee damage now, and I can't wait to see how much I'm actually doing with another 50% on top of it. As far as upgrades go for abilities, we're gonna put everything we got into C's. This shield rush, I don't care. I literally have never used this in my entire playthrough. So we're gonna seize an additional enemy, and then yeah, obviously we're gonna seize large enemies when their health is low. It would be great to be able to like seize a minigunner. That would be awesome. So as far as this is supposed to be an actual episode, unlike basically my previous two. So we're gonna go into here and we're gonna do active investigations and wait a minute. No, we're not. Not this. What the hell? Oh yeah, it is this. We have to take the elevator. I don't know. I mean, it's just it doesn't feel like it's enough health to really make a difference. Like, it feels like it needs to be a lot more.
Director, ma'am, great timing. Hartman just came through here. God, he was hideous. He tore the security door into the Bright Falls AWE site wide open. He was so ugly, like... Wow, I got a good look at him, and Christ, he does not look like he used to. Kids must have messed him up or something. He looks like a bar rag that's been twisted by the world's strongest man, or a monster from some 80s horror movie. You know, back when it was all practical effects? Ugh, nasty.
Real
Did you say something? Remember, I can't hear you.
Remember, I can't hear you.
So disgusting.
I mean, I guess that answers the question of how we're gonna get into the Bright Falls AWE.
The darkness wants to hide the past.
I've written and rewritten, deconstructed, reconstructed, experimented with different voices, changed the style, changed myself, forgotten the language, relearned the language.
What the hell?
Have I been here before? Gone down this path before? The darkness wants to hide the past to make me lose my way. You must know where you've been to know where you're going. I trust what I read on these pages. I wrote them for a reason. My notes to myself. The only way to make progress, recap, then write more. The style then. Lose the fat. Make it clear. Ugly. Functional. Present. Be blunt. Only the brutal truth. Cut through the reality. Tear it apart. Rewrite it. Be clever. Make them do the work. Form the image in their minds. They make it. You just imply. Incept. They're drawn to the mystery. Obsessed. You set it up. They put it together. Their interpretation. And there's only one because you give them no choice. And they believe in it. Because it's theirs now.
So, basically, he's talking about his writing style. That's actually a really good writing style.
I trust what I read on the
Like having, be like,
for a reason.
a lot of what authors do
Rewrite it.
is they say, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then they point at you and expect you to say 5. You know, like it's, and that's basically what.
Back. Let's go take care.
Oh yeah, the darkness. That's basically what the what good authors can do. Is that it? Oh. no, bro. You think you can catch me? You can't. Fuck you. Yeah, like right there. No. It's... I understand how people can say it's one of the best mods in the game. Like from an on-paper standpoint. But it's just... It needs to be better. Like, that sounds fucking amazing, you know? It's like, oh my goodness, you get health recovery on evade. It's like... But the problem is, it's not enough, you know? Is this it? Like, are we good to go now? Okay. Nice. Oh, sweet. Nice. Gotta love having a control point right here.
Thank you for meeting with us again, Dr. Hartman.
It's my pleasure, gentlemen. I hope the information I provided thus far has been of some small use.
It's been invaluable, Doctor. Really, we have a much clearer picture of this event, thanks to your accounts.
Well, I do consider myself a keen observer.
We did have one question, though. You mentioned in an earlier conversation that your patients displayed, and I'm paraphrasing here, unnatural abilities that you in fact encouraged during their time in your lodge. It'd be very helpful if you could fill us in on the details there.
Of course. Like yourselves, I work to understand and even bend the rules of our earthly paradigm. My patient's well-being was paramount, of course, but I would hardly be a man of science if I did not reach out at the underlying truth. As I stated in my written proposal, I believe working alongside your organization could be greatly beneficial to both parties. Sharing notes, as they say.
Thank you, Doctor. That's all we need to hear. Remy?
Dr. Emil Hartman, you have been found in breach of codes 4, 8, and 74 of the Federal Bureau of Criminal Offenses.
What? You can't do this? I am a well-connected man. You're making a dire mistake, my friend.
You will be detained until further notice, and all personal property will be confiscated, including the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
That's preposterous. You can't just seize my property. I'm a United States citizen. I have rights. That lodge is my life's work. I'm offering you years of research.
Get him out of here.
You're making a mistake. You have to listen to me. You have to listen.
Okay. Maximum security live subject. Well, I think I know where they... do we know where they kept Hartman? Holy shit. Alright, Ocean View Motel, show us.
Not again. I had a plan. I know it.
Wait, what? Are we meeting Wake?
I forgot.
Are we playing as Alan Wake? Like, what the fuck?
He's coming. I've got to get out of here. Dive deep.
The fuck? Man, the Ocean View Motel is up to some weird shit.
Whatever is going on with Wake, he clearly needs some help.
True. So true. I feel almost kind of bad for this guy. Ah. Great. Well, we know how the Ocean View Motel works, so... Man, that is like blinding when it does that. Are you gonna play? No? There's nothing to play? Okay. Oh, I gotta... Here's the key. That's nice.
Going mad. Wait.
The story needed many beginnings, many springs. Streams that turned into a river, a flood, and then an ocean. This was one. Wake used the materials he had, the connections he had.
Wait, what? He wrote himself into the story?
To make it true. His wife, the psychiatrist, his city. These connections, like magnets, move things. Alice was a conduit. She'd been in the dark place.
The dark place.
Sensed her near, sensed Wake through her. Went berserk. Broke loose. Wake made sure Alice was already gone by then. Safe. The more springs, the more the story became real. The more people believed. Cause and effect. It was extremely delicate and hard work. It had to go through the path of least resistance where success was most likely. Where there was a connection already. Wake felt the pressure grow in his head. Going mad. Wake had to escape. Right. His escape. He was already out. He wanted to make it true. Wake needed a hero. A hero needed a crisis. For the part in the story about the government agency, Wake needed something special, something to convey an alien force mimicking human intelligence. Something that can't be translated. Translated. Wake channeled Burroughs and Bowie. He cut up sentences and words. Orange peel. You are home. Insane. He put them in a shoebox. He pulled out the words. Wake created a Dadaist poem. He'd try anything once. Or had he tried this before?
Had to escape, right?
So, what? Oh, that's the... Yeah, we've heard that.
Escape. Wake needed a hero. A hero needed a crisis. For the part of the story about the government agency.
From the way this looked, I thought this was a painting. I didn't realize it was something you could go into. It looks cool.
Another replica. Like the one they made for Ordinary.
Right.
I wonder what happened here.
Alice Wake and interview. After reaching out to the Bureau, Alice Wake was brought into the oldest house for an interview on blank 2017. See file blank for the full transcript. We already have. The interview conducted by Agents Shaw and Dempsey revealed that Mrs. Wake has had recurring nightly visitations from her missing ex-husband in her New York apartment. Mr. Wake appears out of nowhere and rushes at her down the corridor. According to her impression, he appears crazy and horrifying, clearly coming at her with violent intent. Mrs. Wake believes that he is haunting her, insisting that he is not Alan but a fucking monster in his body. Mrs. Wake has not been sleeping out of fear of these visits. Her attempts to keep the lights on through the night result in the relevant hallways light bulb breaking every night. What the fuck? Possibly indicating involvement of the darkness. Further investigation required. We propose installing monitoring equipment in the apartment. Copies of supply request form L have been sent to Mr. Kirkland and administration for approval. That's an elevator.
Director Faden here. Dispatch a ranger to this location.
Hell yeah. It's an honor. Thank you. It's an honor for you too. Alright, so we got a power thing over there. We got an extra power cube right there. There's a few power cubes that we need. Oh my goodness. Bright Falls 1976 summary. Bright Falls AWE-10. An unconfirmed threshold manifestation occurred at the Cauldron Lake. The citizens of Bright Falls had gathered in the town's southwestern fields for the annual festival known as Deer Fest. Eyewitnesses all claimed that the day had been sunny, confirmed by reviews of the area's weather reports, but then, with no warning, a thunderstorm appeared in the direction of the Anderson farm, and a tornado rose from Cauldron Lake. The torrential rain that followed caused a flash flood. It was as if the day had turned to night. Testimony from blank. Frank Breaker, wow, I cannot read. Frank Breaker, the sheriff of Bright Falls, formerly a bureau agent, managed to guide the crowd to safety as the festival grounds were destroyed by the flood. The festival was canceled, ending one day early. Lack of official bureau presence on the scene made this event difficult to report as a confirmed AWE, though the similarity to other known events in the Bright Falls area lend credence to the accounts of the town people. So we have the power. So we can't get back into there. That is yeah, see, all of this is like all correspondence that I want to pick up and read later. That's correspondence. Pretty sure that's that's correspondence. Like, I'm confused. What do I do? This is like a house. Do I enter in here? Oh, fuck. I need energy. Okay, no, I don't enter in there. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. Oh, what the fuck? No. Man, Shatter does a lot of damage. Oh, fuck. So what, did he like knock out the... I'm confused. Oh yeah, he knocked out the power cubes. Okay. That's not as bad of a thing to redo. He's got like a shield on him that takes a ridiculous amount of damage. I see. I'm on like a time limit here. Cause he keeps like refilling his health. Ow! Fucker. That hurt. Oh my goodness, that hurt so bad. What do I need instead? I need, I want more health per element pickup. Better, that's like better than more energy speed right now. Is that it?
Hartman won't be a problem anymore, Langston. But investigations need someone to run it. Interested?
I've seen what happens to sector heads, ma'am. No, thank you. Ma'am, I'm getting something on my terminal here, an AWE alert from Bright Falls, Washington.
Oh,
It might be a
jeez.
glitch. The date's all wrong a couple of years in the future.
Event in
And we're
progress.
lockdown. There shouldn't be any incoming signals.
Maybe it was active before we went into lockdown? Are there agents on site?
Let me check. Agent Estevez is the field agent in charge of monitoring the site, so she should be there to let us know if the situation has been through any major changes.
Things set in motion. If the alarm's true, then so is the reason for the alarm. The effect must follow the cause. It's happening again. A return. You have been warned.
Oh man, this game is so good. So is that it? Am I done now with the game? No, we still need to do this. We need to do the Shoom machine and then we're done. But we finished the main story. Awesome. I am really surprised Mr. Deployed Ranger here is still alive. Good for him. Okay. Well, we're going to wrap things up here. We're a little bit over time because of that cutscene and the boss fight, so thanks for stopping on by. I hope you're really enjoying it, and I'll see you all in the next one.